Okay. So this is the book. It is 2019. The first, we just did 1 and 2 right now. Actually, 1, 2, and 3. I am moving right along, moving quicker than normal. So 1 is creating the workbook, and I'm going to go through that. So the outcomes of objective 1 is to create a chart, a column chart, and go through there. So the objectives here are to create, to save, and to navigate. Enter data into the worksheet. You're going to do, at some point, we'll do formulas. We're going to merge and then do the cell styles and themes, which I'll talk more about that. Create the chart, print and display formulas, and close Excel. Okay. We'll also do the same thing we did before, is spell check, enter data in a range, do the formulas, and then edit the worksheet, and then format the worksheet. Okay. So in this chapter, what we just started, I'm going to play this video. Hopefully you guys can hear it and see it.
Miss, we can't hear the video. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think so. So I'm going to stop it there. Sometimes on my MacBook, it doesn't, because of copyright issues, it won't let you hear it. So, yeah, so that she's just explaining how her business uses it, which is for her fitness business, and how she uses this in Atlanta or somewhere outside of Atlanta, Georgia. So that's all that was. This first activity in here that's talking about is a bunch of sales. Okay, so if you have the book, the homework that I'm going to give you tonight is to go back and watch these videos. Okay. So I'm going to do something similar to this right now, something very similar to it. And then we're going to practice this more next week. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to do something very similar to this right now. So when I'm asking you to look over your book, you're looking over all the videos, all the vocabulary words, all of the stuff for Excel. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to go over to something very similar to this right now. Okay. And we're going to do many more of these. So if you're not understanding it, then don't worry, because we're going to do more. And I'm going to give you one on Tuesday to do. Okay. So let me go back to my book here. I'm going to go to File, New. Okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. So I'm going to just save this as fitness. Okay. And it's going to go in my documents here. So I'm going to start in the C column, and then I'm just going to call it Pro Fit Equipment, sales by equipment. Okay. So right here, these ones here, I don't want them in their cells like that. Okay, let me remember how this is on here, because this is different. It's not that. Hold on. Yes, okay, so it's this one right here with the little arrows. So I'm going to hit this as merge and center. Okay, I'm going to hit okay. Oh, wait a second. It's one at a time. So I'm going to do this as merge and center. So it's centered across, And then the same thing I'm going to do with this one, merge and center there. Okay, so it is centered across these couple of columns right there. Okay, so you see how that right there, I want it in the middle. Nope. Come on. Okay, so they went across those columns there. They went pretty much across the D column. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I think we should go up to like 16. Okay, fit that in there. And I'm going to go there. Oh, so it did do it across the C. Okay. So C and D, that is across. I'm going to change this font to like a blue. And I'm going to make it bold. Okay. And I'm actually going to change the font size or the font right now. Okay. And I don't like that one. Hold on. Let's do this one. Okay, so again, I merged these through these columns here. So across C and D, I made them go across. I increased the font, I changed the font, and I changed the font color. Let me see, what did she do it by? Okay, yeah, she did it by month. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to see what they did. Where am I? Where am I? I just lost it. Fitness, there I am, sorry. So right here, I'm gonna do April, May, June, and July. Okay. And I'm going to merge these across, like, well, I'm going to just center them. I shouldn't say merge. I'm going to center these here so it looks a little bit more uniform there. Okay. All right. So I'm going to do the bold. I'm going to actually underline this. So if you see how I put a line under it. Okay. And then let me change this color here. I'm going to change it to a purple color. Okay, so April, May, June, July. Make those a little bit bigger. Just kind of putting my widths here, like however, making May smaller, April. Then on the side here, I'm going to have exercise bike. Maybe it would help if I typed bike. Treadmill. Weights. I don't know what else she had. Elliptical. Okay. What else? Rower. Let's call rower. Okay. Rower. Okay. So sales by the month of this equipment. Okay. So I'm just going to put my numbers in now. So I'm going to say 1. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm literally just making these numbers up. Let me go across here. 1. Okay. So right now, I'm gonna just highlight all of these numbers because this is gonna be money. And I'm gonna take this as currency. And I'm gonna center all of it. So right here, I'm gonna text line so it's centered. Okay. I'm just gonna stop there for a second. Actually, I gotta, yikes, the recording. Never gonna be able to upload it. Sorry, let me stop right there